All right, number 3, we're given the half-life of Gladium. 222 is approximately 38 seconds. We want to determine A so that A of T equals A naught, or the initial value, times A to the T power describes the amount of radium left after 2 seconds, where A naught or A0 is the amount of time T at T of 0. We're going to round to 6 decimal places. So, again, this seems very confusing. They give you very little information, but we're trying to figure out what A is, the letter A first. So, we're given this function, AT, just a formula, is equal to some initial value, which we don't know. We'll be given that, times A raised to the T power. And then we're given a very helpful information. We're told that the half-life. So whatever we start with, we're going to have half of that after 38 seconds have passed. And T represents seconds. So if I do this, A of 38, I'm plugging in 38 for T. That's going to give me A of 0, and then raise little a, lowercase a, raised to the 38 power. Alright, so I can plug in that. So the half-life, what that means is that at 38 seconds, whenever I evaluate this, this side is going to be equal to half of what we started with. So I can replace one more time. It's going to be equal to A sub 0 divided by 2. That's what this is. That's what half-life means. I'm going to have half of what I started with, and then I have this over here on this side. A raised to the 38 power. Okay, we're going to start solving. So we're trying to figure out what A is. This is being multiplied, so I'm going to divide it. Okay, so divide both sides by this A naught part. So I already have a fraction, so when I divide it, it just comes on the bottom here. So it divides out here, and it also divides out here, leaving me with 1/2 equals A to the 38th power. Okay. To get rid of a 38th power, I have to do the 38th root. So I'm going to do 38th root of 1/2. And I'm going to do that on the other side, 38th root of this term, A to the 38th. And rooting and a power will cancel each other out. And then I will solve this in the calculator. So I will get whatever this is, A is equal to whatever I get here. And then you got to have a calculator to do that part. So calculator, I'm going to turn this on. Clear out the screen. I'm going to type 38, and then I have to go to math, and then option number 5. So it puts that 38 right there, just in that spot, and then I'm going to do 1 divided by 2, and that gives me 0.981924. We want to round to 6 decimal places, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 6th place. You have to look at the 7th to determine if this rounds up or not. And since this is a 5 or bigger, this will round up. So my answer is going to be 0.981925. 0.981925. So this is our approximation for A in 6 decimal places. Alright, now part 2. We want to know how much of a 4-gram sample of radium would remain after 17 seconds. So we're going to round to 3 decimal places. From here, now that I know what A is, I'm going to go back and I'm going to plug that into my formula. So this is the A that we have here. And this 4 that they're giving us now, that's my initial value. So 4 is going to get plugged in here. and then t is going to be my variable, and I'll be plugging in 17 and other values as needed. So let's just calculate and do this all at once. Y equal, clear out. I'm going to type in 4, and then in parentheses, I'm going to type the a value, which is 0.981, close parentheses there, and then I'm going to raise it to the x power. That's the variable that we input, and as my t. So this is the formula, because they told me 4. I'm going to go second graph to see the table, and I'm just going to scroll down to 17. After 17 seconds, we have 2.933. That 5 will round up, so 2.934. 2. Am I seeing 2? Yeah, 2.934. 2.934. Alright, and then how much would be left after 44 seconds? So, here's my table. I can either arrow all the way down to 44, or you can just say table set, so second window, and then we can just type 44. And then hit enter. And second graph is here the table, and then it takes us down to 44, and we get 1.793 when rounded. And these have to be done with calculators. There's no way for us to really do that by hand. It would take a long time raising a number to a power of 44 times. And then multiplying by something else, it just takes way too long. So definitely use calculators to solve this.